vaping with the Ohmies. 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 Welcome everybody, welcome to the show. Let me introduce you to some dudes in case you don't know. First we got Aziz all the way from Kuwait. Always got a point when it's time for debate. Oh my Lanta, some call him Dan. Got the dad jokes in the palm of his hand. Boom Sauce McNasty got his eyes on the news. Got his ear to the streets and he's down for the crew. Next up is Clown, the DIY king. Got a juice line and some coils that sing. Then there's a bear who's smarter than average. Quick with a wit, his name Vapor Swaggins. Then there's the homie, we know him as Frames. And too many guests to remember the names. Together they make up this killer vape panel. So hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Vaping with the Ohmies. 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 Vaping with the Ohmies.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vaping with the Ohmies. What's in the news, Poon Sauce? Alright, guys. It's that time for Dan's Dad Joke of the Week.
What is going on, Ohmies? Thank you guys all for tuning in and hanging out with us. Of course, by the title, you guys seen that this is the season 2 finale of Vaping with the Ohmies. A whole another year has gone by of Ohmies goodness, or Ohming with the Vapies goodness, as my man Sean would say from time to time. And of course, we had to bring a couple guests on the show. You know, for the last show of the season. Why not have a little green room Ohmies mashup? So I brought my boys from the green room. Got Uncle Chris and Mr. Sean Typhon in the house, but Uncle Chris is going by, I'll let you guys read that. But anyways, today, it's the last show of the season. It's crazy that the year has gone by that fast. A lot of great new Ohmies memories have happened. So I'm sure we're probably going to touch on that here a little bit later on in the show. But of course, we're going to get into our buffets, or what we're vaping on tonight. I know I got a couple things here in front of me, and I'm sure all the other guys here on the panel do as well. And you know what? I'm going to throw it off to one of my boys from the green room. I want to know what Uncle Chris is vaping on this week. So what you got, bro?
What's going on, everybody? Happy to be here. I always like to share the screen with some great dudes. And I got fucking 6 great dudes to share with tonight. I'm just going to dive in. I was saying to the guys right before we went live that I kind of have like a hodgepodge of shit here. I just kind of whipped it all together real quick. But so far, I can't say that I'm hating any of them. So the first one, it's the Vapors Cloud. This is like an old one. It's like the Murica mod. It's just 18650, but it's just super clean. Although it's got a nice patina. I just like how simple the tube is. On top, I got the Boreas V2. For anybody that ever watches the Green Room, you know that I really do like this RTA a lot. And inside of that, I actually have some for British Eyes only coils.
Oh, snap.
They're looking pretty nice. And I got some vanilla custard in there because it's been a while since I used my custard in RTA. Next setup, got that Dang Gang, the Rainbow Dang, on top of the Arcless from Do you guys remember who makes this? Not the guy who made it.
MacLife?
MacLife.
MacLife official. Yeah, thank you very much, Swags.
You got
And then I got a DHD color changing. It's the sugar plum chop top. And inside I got some hashtag Steve's Browns, which rip. And I really like that RDA a lot, actually.
and rainbows.
That dude, who doesn't like rainbows? I've never even found.
Dude, have you ever seen a
gold,
double rainbow?
I still love them.
Inside that, I got some DIY. It's actually a raspberry cactus pineapple dragon fruit.
Nice.
Oh, geez.
At first, I wasn't really liking it. This is like the third or fourth time, but I'm starting to actually dig it. It's still kind of weird because I said on Friday's show on the Green Room that I never really ate a lot of fruit when I was a kid. So these are new flavors to me, but I'm kind of getting used to them and I'm kind of enjoying them. And then the last setup, it's real simple. It's the Vapor Storm Super $12 mod or whatever with the Wasp Nano RTA on top.
Yeah.
And inside that, I actually have some store-bought juice. This is from Dash Vapes. And it's called Becky, but it's Becky Mango. So it's like a mango citrus, pretty much, is what I would say that it is. It's pretty good. And it's like one of those liquids that you can get in Canada for a reasonable rate. It's not like a $30 bottle. It's like $20. And that up here is a pretty good price. So that's it for me. I'm going to pass it off to Dan.
Oh, hi. So let's just get this out of the way and done and over with. I shaved my face, and this is what is left. So go ahead and make your comments. It is what it is. It'll regrow. It's fucking hair, right? All right, let's go.
You look like a dungeon
You look good.
master right now.
I
love
feel
it.
like I look like a gym teacher is where I've settled on.
Yeah, well, you're a level 3 dungeon master. That's all that
Yeah,
really matters.
yeah.
Hopefully, it's not the kind of gym teacher that stands behind the person as they're doing the push-ups.
Talk about the glory days. Oh, no, like encouragement. Boom.
You have an original holographic Magneto from 1993 when it was first re-released.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what my goal was when I
Yeah.
started chopping my facial hair off. So
Deal.
Magneto. All right. Tonight I broke out my Dreamer, Dead Goat. And that I have Nico from the Pack Leader line from Rescued. Snickerdoodle Custard. This stuff's awesome. I have my clutch with my RDA for Vaping with some Ben from Rescue. I have got my one gin with the gin on top, all blacked out. Sea glass chop top. I think I have Burst, the guava something. I don't know. I don't know where the bottle is. I'm squonking. What do I need the bottle for right now, right? And then Age of Solo K-Fun Light 2019 with peach ice 25 milligrams. Delicious. Love it. I want to know what the Angry Hippie is vaping on tonight.
Oh, Jesus. We got some fun for y'all today. So I'm going to go ahead and refocus. We're going to kick it off right here. Got the clutch and the OG Unicorn RDA on top. Blood Bunny drip tip. Looking super tough. Breezestone coils in that. And we're vaping Bottled Violence Toffee Custard. This is a solid custard. Loving it. Shout out to our friends over there at Steel Valley Vapor. Up next, got the Team Unicorn Vert with the Palmer's Powders Custom.
Bro.
Yeah, just looking ultra sexy on that recoil. Preloaded with the 0.14 M-Turk coils, and I'm dropping this Banana Scandal from Nick Drips. Shout out to Ashton Palmer, my brother from another mother over there. And then lastly, got the Bennett Tools Custom Squarius XL with the Venom that was just gifted to me by my man, Mr. Vapor Swaggins, sitting on top. British Eyes only Fuse Clapton inside to give me some nice flavor and clouds. And yeah, some Georgie.
Georgie, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm
Georgie.
out.
Fucking Georgie.
Out, bro. I'm ordering.
It's
that for the
delicious.
show.
I tried
Dude,
that today.
hot fudge sundae. It's a banger. And what's blowing my mind is in this Venom right now, I get even more like the vanilla ice cream notes out of it, which
Wow.
crazy. That's it for me. So I'll just throw it to Swaggins.
Yow. Thank you. My brother from another mother. It was a shitty day to be driving today and also to have explosive diarrhea. But, you know, friends love to meet each other and hug sometimes, even during quarantine. Yeah, that being said, I'm vaping on the MMK Vape Werkstatt from Indonesia, silver coated copper with the Ohana on top. Ohaha. The gunmetal with a DHD chop top, Purple Heart. And like I always love to say, this drip tip is a slut. It goes on everything. And inside of there, speaking of sluts, we got Pango by Transistor, Pineapple Mango. This shit goes in everything because it's also in my other setup for the night. The MMB Thrill DNA 60 mod with the Stank on top, the S-Tank by Stellar Mods. And inside of there, like I said, Pango by Transistor. And last but not least, I've got my Twisted Messes edition, Smock Novo 2, Don't Leave Home Without It. And inside of there, Pink Cakes by V-God, Saltnik. Almost done with this shit. And then I have to go back to 12 milligram. And do I have a delightful selection? But we'll be into that later. I'm going to pass it off to Clown from KBT.
Hello. How you guys doing? Let's see. I'm going to start off with this guy. Still rocking the Hyperion.
Yeah, dude.
With Recoil Rebel on top, THD drip tip, the Stay Gold tip. Just love that whole look right there. Then in that, I got Vulcan from Rescued. And I've been rocking this guy. It's the Goon 22 on the Predator mech. With the, what is this again? The Sparkly Maple?
Yeah, dude. Copper Rose.
Okay. The Copper Rose. And then in that, I got this churro mix I'm working on. I am enjoying it thoroughly. I'm excited about that one. And then lastly, I'm still rocking this fella right here, the
Just Right edition.
MDX, another Rebel DHD color changing tip. And then that is apple custard. And I know Lando, that is his favorite flavor of all time.
Who makes that?
Take it away, Corey.
I got a few things.
Clown, who makes the apple custard?
I said a few things. Corey. I'm not using a few things.
This guy.
Corey's not active listening.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Corey.
I apologize,
Okay.
Corey. I just really had to ask. My bad. Sorry.
Okay.
You got him off script. Go ahead.
Oh, God. I got, of course, my everyday Captain with the blotto inside of there. I got some Vengeance from Rescued. And then, let's see, I got my polymerized Keen Kennedy combo with some, where's the bottle? Where'd it go? Oh, right there. Some Collision Course by Blue Mountain. And then, let's see, what else do I have running on the table? Oh, yeah, I'll end it with this. I brought this back up because I can't not use it. It's Tormund, my Asmodco Monarch, the Recoil Rebel. Of course, the DHD tip on there. And inside of there, I got some of the Sweet Lemon Bar from Hometown Hero. I'm thoroughly enjoying this stuff.
Damn, that's old.
Yeah, it's an old bottle. It still says legit on there instead of the gold series, but it's good. And yeah, that's all I got running tonight. Why don't we finish it off with the master himself, Mr. James Franklin. James Franklin.
All right. I got a couple things here. First setup. You guys seen it this morning in the cloud check. Still rocking that clutch heavy. This has honestly been one of my favorite mods as of late. Just been loving just the form factor of this. Got the Cosmonaut 2 on top of that. And this has some Breeze Tone hashtag Steesbrown coils on the inside. Got a DHD chop top. That purple heart action on there. A little pop of color on that all black setup. And I've got some Boule Bolu on the inside, hashtag Bananaland. Just I can't get enough of it. This is the last bottle. I had 3 brand new bottles of this like 2 weeks ago. Now I'm down to 1. Like I've been plowing through this shit. Like
That's
it's
why I
just
keep forgetting about mine. I hide
so
it
good,
over and over again.
so good. Next setup I've got. I busted this guy out. The L Thunder. Yeah, the all white L Thunder with an RDA for vaping on top with that sea glass chop top on top of there. One of my absolute favorite DHD tips is that sea glass. Just super sexy looking drip tip. Inside of this, I also do have some Steez Brown coils. Shout outs to Breeze Tones. Catch him over there on Amigos & Co. After this tonight. Got some Fountain Blast Off on the inside. One of my all-time favorites still to this day. And I just absolutely love it. About to finish off this bottle. And I'm hoping and praying that I have another bottle of this somewhere. Otherwise, I'm going to have to order some more. And yeah, just get on that. And oh, actually, would you look at that? I have like 2 half bottles right here on my desk.
Oh, snap.
So like I could just pour these together and get like one almost half bottle. But anyways, next setup I've got is the Dreamer with the original Cosmonaut on top of that. Got a Toxic Waste chop top on top of there, and this one right here has got some For British Eyes Only coils. Shout outs to Ryan
British
out
Eyes
there.
Only.
And inside of this, still rocking that Strawberry Unicorn Dew from Kelly Kell. So much so that I just ordered 400 more mils of the stuff because it's that fucking good. It's that good.
Dang, dude.
It's legit. I had to grab up more of it before it was gone because I know she just did a limited run of it, but I had to grab up some more just because it's that damn good. Gonna give one away to Mama Janklin, one away to my brother, and then 2 to myself to keep just because it's just delicious.
Forever.
Delicious stuff. And that's gonna wrap it up for me as far as the buffets for tonight. So with that, we are going to roll into that segment that starts off every episode after the buffets here with my man, Poon Sauce McNasty. It's time for a little bit of What's in the News with Poon Sauce McNasty.
Okay, well, this is kind of newish news. It came out like a week ago, but officially the PMTA deadline has been pushed back to September 9th. For numerous reasons, it looks like the agency explained that the reasons they say they wanted to push back the PMTA deadline was labs and research facilities are closed right now. Apparently, the human studies that they've been doing have been officially suspended at the moment. And traveling to the offices and factories is difficult or damn near impossible at this time. And let's see, product deliveries are from affected countries are delayed. And some FDA employees have been temporarily reassigned to the U.S. Public Health Service. So they're kind of their manpower kind of got cut pretty deeply with everything that's going on at the moment. So they decided to push the PMTA deadline back all the way to September 9th. So I'm trying to figure out, that means a good few things when it comes to for businesses right now. It gives them the extra time to still sell their product that was put out. Let's say if it was something released after August 8th, they still have some time to sell that stuff before you need to file and all that. And it just gives it gives the advocacy groups right now, like the VTA and CASA, a lot more kind of time to kind of get a game plan together with if we're going to possibly fight these PMTAs more. We're all these groups are looking for more PMTA reform as what we know right now. They want to, even though they've said they want to streamline the process and make it easier for the businesses, a lot of the businesses still think it's kind of unfair how especially the amount of money that somebody has to spend to file a PMTA. Because as of right now, it looks like about 30 PMTA submissions have been submitted to the FDA. And there's only 2 companies out there that have 2 manufacturers that pretty much announced that they've submitted. It's RJ Reynolds and Logic. Those are the 2 companies that pretty much went out there and said, we already submitted our PMTAs and we're just waiting for the process to start rolling. So that leaves, I can probably say, hundreds and possibly thousands of different lines with companies and all that, because there's so many different small businesses that are involved with having to file a PMTA. So hopefully this 4-month kind of period of give more people the time to plan, and hopefully it helps get a really big game plan of possibly fighting these PMTAs more to be in check, because I know there's potential rallies that were happening, even though those might have been put off on due to the coronavirus. But I would like to see how this pans out, see what comes in the next coming months, especially during the summer. There's a lot of things happening, and hopefully once everything kind of clears up, that maybe more game plans could be put together when it comes to going for rallies and all that stuff. So I would say this is a win as of right now, but it still doesn't give us the reason to put our foot off the gas. It doesn't, because we may have gotten a few extra months to fight, but still, now we have just another D-Day pretty much. As of right now, they just pushed back Doomsday for vaping. So keep the foot on the gas, and we just got to keep on pushing on, because there's so many more things that we can do now, and it gets more people the opportunity to go out there and get things done. Especially gives us more time to call our representatives, possibly when everything gets put back in place, to actually meet with these people and tell them why you don't agree with these PMTAs, why you think they're unfair, and get your officials involved on how they can put out there how we can get the PMTAs kind of easier and, like, how do I explain this the best? Streamline them so where it's not such a hassle for every business trying to file. Because the PMTA may be a good thing if it's done correctly, but the way it's done right now, it's going to kill almost every business. If there's something we have to do to file, then make it a way to where these businesses can still stay around and not have to put 95% of them out of business because they can't afford to file. And that's what I think that time will hopefully do. So if you have any other info you want to look up on this, what's his name? Jim McDonald. He does the news articles for Vaping 360. He's a fantastic writer. I believe Livia, our fabulous moderator, will be posting the link right now for you to take a look at it. It's a really good read and kind of go from there. So that is what I got for everybody.
All right. Well, appreciate that. And of course, like you said, Liv will be dropping a link for you guys in chat if you guys want to go check out some more about this and read up a little bit more and get some more information and all that good stuff. So thank you for that, Corey. For today, I figured we can kind of start off, and this is something that chat could also kind of get involved with too, since this is the finale of season 2 of Vaping with the Ohmies. I feel like it's a great time to kind of reflect back on maybe some of our favorite moments from this past year on the Ohmies. It could be, guests that we've had, or just, show moments that we've had over the past year. I know we've had quite a few amazing guests and just quite a few pretty good shows along the way as well. So I'm just going to kind of open the floor up to you guys as well as chat. And if you guys have a specific moment that you guys, favorite moment is always me. Wait, what do you mean favorite moment is always you, Nick? But anyway, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What's one of your favorite moments that you can think of, or maybe a favorite guest that we've had?
I can jump right in.
Favorite moment. I like it. Favorite moment. Thank you, Angela.
Yeah, one of my favorite things is that you guys brought the music, like the playlist in. I think that's super cool. I think it's cool because you guys have a pretty good sized show, as in there's multiple people, but everyone's kind of got their own strengths and what kind of music they like. So it's like that real broad. You could listen to it and you're not going to get sick of every single song sounding the same, because there is a lot of differences. So that's one thing that I think is awesome you guys did this past year.
I can agree with that, man. That's been a lot of fun.
I have to agree with that too. And I mean, I'm going to second that notion because, when you put that playlist on, it's ADHD on a level that is not typically seen in anybody's playlist. And it's so all over the place that you find some things you didn't know you were gonna like.
Yeah.
You find some things that you never thought would work, because there's just some silly stuff that's in there, and you go, wait a minute, I can't believe that just works.
Yeah.
But on top of that, like you get to know the guys a little bit. You know what I mean? If you miss a couple of Ohmies episodes, but you check out that playlist, if you start to know the guys on the panel, you kind of know who said what song, and you're like, oh, this has to be a Dan song.
Yeah.
This just feels like something Dan would have picked.
Yeah, I feel like my picks are so easy to point out. Like, yeah, that was Frames. That one was Frames, 100%. Like, I feel like mine are super easy to pick out.
If you get like Slovenian clog dancing,
That's
tracks,
probably
you're
Swags.
probably like in the middle of like you get your face melted off, and all of a sudden it's soothing rivers. in
Or
Japan
fucking some
something.
smooth jazz, bro.
Smooth jazz.
Hey, that makes for a nice like down right into the rise afterwards.
Yeah.
Peaks and valleys, man. Peaks and valleys.
Peaks and valleys, indeed.
I wonder if anybody sort out mine because I've been all over the place with the playlist. So I'm like,
Dude.
fuck it, let's go over here.
Playlist has been a lot of fun, man. I will say.
Yeah, it has.
It reminds you of what you've been listening to, and if you haven't, like for me, it's like I started to get into like old person mode where all I listened to was talk radio or podcasts in the car, and it kind of forced me to go back to consuming music again. I think I just got so overwhelmed with how much and how often things have been coming out and how easily accessible just thousands and thousands of songs and artists are that you just lose your ability to keep track of it all. And so you start with going back to the things that you really enjoyed. And
you forget to appreciate it, honestly.
And that being said, speaking of things I enjoy, I have a few shows. Can I spout?
Absolutely, dude.
All right. So I want to start with our LabWorks episode.
That was
because it was really
episode.
cool to see. It was definitely it was great to see Clown in his element. You could see when someone's interested, they really peak up. It's like he's a peer in DIYing, and he's also he makes some good shit. He's respected, and so it's really cool to talk to him, get to meet him. I had never talked to him before that, so to chat with him, see he was a good dude, hear what he's doing over there, and to kind of see how it sparked Clown and the conversation and brought out the DIYers in the community, like of you Ohmies out there that love to DIY. It was really cool to see you guys that are really interested. So that was my first one. I don't know about you guys. What do you remember from
I was
the
gonna
LabWorks
say
show?
like kind of like what you were talking about, but it was when we had OJ mods on, we had Oscar on the pre-show. Me and him just started going off in Spanish instead of like letting you guys know what we were talking about.
Yeah,
I thought that was kind of fun.
What was fun about the LabWorks episode is when we started talking at the end about like our flavor type deals, and I'm not even sure if this was even during the show or after, but you were talking to him, Swags, about Tango Melon, and he's like, bro, he's like, I would be able to like do one up like none other, and you're like, and he's like, could I get a liter? He's like, yeah, fuck it, I can send you a liter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got super stoked about that. Dude,
God knows if I'd stayed on him, I probably would have had somebody making low key organic Tango Melon.
Right.
Oh yeah, and LabWorks is that guy that you give him any profile, he's like, I can do it.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
He's like, I got
fuck.
that.
He doesn't even think about it. He's like,
do you want a fruit or do you want a candy? He like tries. He's like, what do you want? He's like, you tell me what you want and I'll make it. He's like, I just need to know what you want out of it and I can get it there. You know what I mean?
Every watermelon
drawer behind him, just the plethora of flavors.
Make me watermelon without using watermelon.
Dude, you remember one of my favorite ones? This is the second episode that we had on this season 2 was when we had J-Bo on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fantastic episode just to get to sit there and chat with him and like just kind of like pick his brain about some of like the older things that he designed and to where he is now, and just like being able to chat with J-Bo like that was awesome because I've had experiences with meeting him at shows and getting to chat with him then, but also to just be able to sit here for an hour and just pick his brain about everything that he did with Wismec to whatever else he's gonna start doing with like his own thing. That was a great episode. I thought that one was a lot of fun.
I was gonna say AJ Holland and Irby.
Yes.
We started talking about their wedding plans. Like, fuck vaping. Let's talk.
Yeah,
wedding.
dude. It was that was a great show. Any show that I've ever had the experience of being on with AJ and Irby, or any time you get to just talk with those two, is just a genuinely like super down to earth conversation. Like, they're some of the coolest people I think that I have met in this community, and just like super passionate about what they do and the industry and the community in itself. And dude, I agree, Clown. That was another great episode, man. And like kind of talking about something, a little bit more personal for them. You know what I mean? Because a lot of us know, like, we knew everything that was going on and knew it was coming up. So it was kind of cool to sit there and, kind of talk about it and give them a little chance to share their excitement with everybody,
Yeah.
I'm a huge AJ and Irby fan. I mean, hell, we've had them on both the green room and the podcast.
Yep.
And no matter what, they've always got this energy about them. They're just super positive, they're super upbeat, and it's infectious. You can't listen to them talk for 5 minutes and not immediately just feel happier and feel lighter because of their energy that you get. It's
the vibe,
incredible.
man. It's the vibe,
But
bro.
Let's not forget the Omigos
Dude,
mashup you
the
guys did.
Amigos
Bro.
mashup was awesome
That
because
was
not only we
awesome.
did we do it here, but we took it to the Amigos too afterward. Like that
Yeah.
block that day
Double header.
was so it was just like fucking vape awesomeness is what
That's
that
like when
was.
two
you know?
seasons of your favorite Power Rangers, like do a
Dude, yeah,
mashup
like they
We
do
did
that
a
mashup,
mashup.
or it's
Yeah.
like the newer season go back and brings back some of the originals from back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, fuck yeah, dude, I'm all
Yeah,
about
those
that.
have been good.
That was a great fucking episode. Anytime we get to hang out and chat with like Vandal, aka Swaggins' twin
Doppelganger.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like Legion,
Straight up.
dude, Legion Vape, super like knowledgeable dude when it comes down to vape products and just super intelligent and just great to have conversations with. And of course, we got Breeze Tones, hashtag Steez Browns. We all absolutely love that Australian to death. You know, what
Yeah,
I mean?
Bro.
So,
if he could be any more humble, it would absolutely
be
turn your
sickening.
stomach.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
seriously.
would make me want to puke.
Like I've watched this man drop mild cusses and then profusely apologize for them. I'm like, buddy, you're Australian, not Canadian. You're allowed
Yeah.
to cuss.
You could do that shit,
No, hey,
bro.
we're
So
allowed to
wired.
cuss too.
We
Just
expect
have to
it out of you.
apologize
You know what I
after.
mean? It's like we expect it out of Adam. Now out of Chris, on the other hand, like that's a different story. You expect a Suri every now and then. But like,
I'm always
Well, that-
so sorry.
That's the great thing mentioning Breeze Tones, Adam, is the episode we had
with
shooting
just
the
Adam.
breeze, shooting the
Yeah.
breeze with Breeze Tones. I
Yeah.
love that because I love Adam, and any opportunity I have to talk to him. I mean, even when you're talking to him off of a show, he's very eloquent, articulate, and professional. Like in a general sense of like he's just a friendly human being, open to answer your questions. Really looking, if he doesn't understand something or if he's interested, he asks you questions, and he's really interested in the answers to those questions. So it's always a pleasure to chat with Adam. And also just the fact that like a hurricane, it's almost like Breeze Tones coils that it's like out of nowhere. You just saw them and then you try them and then everybody can't stop talking about them. And that's just the heart of what the community is all about, is like somebody who's as good a dude as that to be able to, have success and have their stuff all over the place. It's cool to talk to a humble cat like him from a humble place like Adelaide, Australia.
Yeah. What about
Yeah,
you,
he's
Dan?
so modest. Like
I
he
wanna hear-
doesn't understand. I said that to him last night. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna order some like Steez Browns from Steel Valley." He's like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "No, I'm buying 4 sets," and he's just like, "Stop it, stop it!" Like, no, you're
Or
not.
dude, or
I'm like, "Yeah,
anytime you
I
say
am.
anything
You're a
about his
killer."
coils, it's just like, I'm like, oh, got a fresh set of Steezies in here, and then
Yeah.
the crackle, bro, the crackle
The
is real,
crackle.
and he's like, oh, stop, you guys, stop it, just stop. And it's like, no, dude, like for real, like these coils are fucking
rip.
banging, bro. Like
Yeah.
we're not like pissing on your leg, like we're telling you the real shit, bro. You know what I mean? Now,
Okay, like
go ahead, clown.
I was gonna say, like when I did my Dang review, I actually kept the coils and put them back into the atomizer. Like, that's how much I like
Yeah,
them.
you can't
I was
just
like,
toss
I cannot
them.
throw these away. Like
Yeah.
I've done that with other coils. I
Something
don't
about
give a
where he
fuck.
lives. I don't know, because time goes backwards down there. Maybe. I don't know.
I think that like the oil in his fingers is just magical. So like he just has the ability to lubricate everything perfectly.
Yeah.
Like he cleans them really well. Everyone, don't think that you get them dirty. It's just when he's making them,
Yeah.
it's like
He
the
rubs an
essential oil
emo
that
across
he
them.
has.
I do.
Essential oils.
I do want to hear from Dan though. Like, what's like one of your favorite moments or like guest experiences that we've
Dude,
had?
I love having Eric Vinyl and Vapor on.
Yeah,
I love
Always
Eric.
a
yeah.
good time.
Eric's the
Um,
fucking G.
I'm pretty sure we've had Coil Turd on this season. I don't know if that was
Almost
first
positive we
season or
did. I
second
think we had
season.
him on before the RDA dropped.
Yeah.
We also had Turk on.
Beecher.
You
Beecher's
had
a-
Turk on.
I love Beecher. I feel like we could hang out in a room and just bullshit for hours about stupid shit and just laugh our asses off. Garrity's. I love Nick Garrity. I love Angela Garrity. Has Angela been on the show this season?
We've had Angela on.
I've been on. That's what she said. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I can't. Am I crossing here?
Across
Has
the
she
streams,
been
bro.
over
Not
here or
this
not?
season.
But
Explosive.
Yeah.
I talk to them regularly. I love the Garrities. They're some of my favorite people. So
Dude, what
I
about
love these two that got
Yeah.
to come on the show with us today. I love the Angry Hippie and Overdrip. You guys are some of my
absolutely.
favorite people too. I'm glad you guys got to be here.
Love you back.
dude? What
I
about
love
when
the
we
Green
had?
Room. I love the Shed Time
Bro, but
podcast. Like you guys are fucking killing it, man.
We love you back, but can I just say I genuinely don't love less bearded Dan.
It's all right, man. It'll grow back.
Like,
It'll
I,
grow
like,
back.
I,
Weird.
I'm
I'm already almost over it.
I
Like, I'm
get it.
almost
Yeah,
over
he
it.
seen
It's
me last
super
night.
weird.
You didn't see it last night.
Yeah,
so
no,
you're
like,
still
this is-
adjusting.
Sammy, I'm not gonna get over that for a long time.
Yeah,
but Dan,
Sammy's a
'cause he
different
still kept-
story.
You know what I mean?
this came as a culture shock. Like 10 minutes before the show, I was like, wait,
Wait, what? Yeah.
So,
Like-
I haven't seen my cheeks in like 6 years. It was time for them to come out to play for a little bit, but it'll be back.
I know that feeling,
It'll be
bro.
back.
Dude, another good one that I remember is when we had Heavy and Johnny Drips on when the Ohana dropped. That was a great show as well,
Dribbles is an animal.
dude.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first.
Love dribbles.
He's such a nice guy, but he's so goddamn smart.
Yeah.
Like you want
It's a good one. Those guys are awesome. I've liked themes that we've had. like
I don't know what
talked
happened,
about
guys, but
Disney
hold
Plus
on.
when it
Oh, yeah,
dropped.
dude. It's
Hold on.
iconic shit. You don't
Hold
think
on,
about
James.
it.
What's up, Clown?
I don't want to end this season without mentioning the introduction of Ghost Disease.
Oh,
Ghost
yeah,
disease.
the ghost disease, bro.
Ghost disease.
Yeah, because he appears in all the thumbnails, but he's never on the show.
Yeah, I don't think he's been on one episode
How
of season
long?
2.
How long have we had our theme music and our intro? Thanks to Sean. Like that's
That's
been,
been around
Yeah,
since
dude.
season 1, bro.
this season. Was that season 1? Did that
If
cross
you've ever
over to
caught
season
yourself
2?
saying that, you have this man to thank.
yeah.
Yeah.
First we got Aziz all the way from Doesn't Exist.
Yeah.
Aziz is alive, everybody. My wife stays in close contact with Aziz. He's eating fried ice cream and dipping it in pistachio sauce like a baller.
That's
he's-
Aziz right there, though.
Yep.
That's it. He's busy being a grown up.
I heard he bought Joe Exotic's Tiger Farm and he's moving it to Kuwait.
Yes,
Um,
yes. He's stalking his
So if
lavish
we can,
villa.
if we can keep that rumor going, I'd be so fucking thrilled.
He's stalking his lavish villa with all sorts of exotic animals as we speak.
That
It's-
villa, though, man. If only Jews were allowed in this country, I'd go visit.
We'll sneak you in. We'll sneak you in.
Yeah, exactly. we're just gonna tell him you're Italian. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it could work.
Get bibbidi
Just do
bobbidi.
this a lot.
Bibbidi
Just do
bobbidi,
this a
bibbidi
lot.
bobbidi.
Bibbidi
Hey,
bobbidi.
All right, I wanna
where's
try
the sauce?
I wanna
You
try
call
to-
this gravy?
I'll take the gabagool.
Gabagool. Was it Office fans that get that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take the gabagool. If the salad comes with dressing, I send it back.
Gorlami.
Gorlami.
Aziz is exotic. Yes.
Aziz.
Let's keep that going.
I like that. a lot.
Yes, Aziz Exotic is his new
I wanna
name.
If I can get
Photoshop
Aziz photoshopped onto Joe Exotic's face, that'll just be amazing. That's what I need now.
I could do that.
All right. All right.
Yep. That's those are life goals now.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good moments. Man, like I said before, we had Dangle Clacks, just show topics that we had when Disney Plus came in hot, and we had that show, or talking about old cartoons. I think was last week, or talking about movies, music. I just love bullshitting with you guys, dude. This is awesome. I'm glad that this is still a thing and that we keep going and continue to do it. So
I like that vaping with the Ohmies has evolved past vaping.
yes,
It's a
You
little
know,
bit of everything now. you know?
vaping brought us
Yeah.
together, but it's not what keeps us together. We all have different hobbies, different interests, different things, and we share a lot of those things together.
And especially with the way that things are, especially like right now, with just everything that's going on, this gives us a place to be able to come together as a community and, talk about, things that interest us maybe outside of vaping, but also kind of staying along those same lines. You know what I mean? Kind of similar to like what we do on the green room. You know what I mean? It's been cool to kind of branch out and do those different things with a close group of friends like we've been doing here and like on the green room. It's just been a crazy journey, man. Just to see where we all started
I think that's
to where
kind
we
of
are
part
now.
of it, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
think about when you guys started. You guys had only been friends for what, 2-3 months? You guys are now on like 2+ years of friendships. You can do so many more things when you're that comfortable with people, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it allows you to do those things.
Yeah, and if
I
the
think that's
audience,
what's cool too, 'cause
yeah,
that's
if the audience
longevity.
is in like that, I think a huge testament goes out to you guys who watch.
Yeah,
You've gone
absolutely.
through this journey, and it helps us to know what you like and what you don't like, so that way we can kind of see where to go as well, because we do want to explore more topics, because we've all been hanging out. Some of you have been hanging out with us since the beginning, and you've grown with us. And we're all at this point, we're all vapors, right? But generally we're beyond that. That's what's
Shit, we're
brought
all
us
ohmies
together.
at this point.
Yeah,
You
we're
know
all
what I mean?
ohmies.
Everybody, people here on the panel and those out there in chat, which is something that kind of brings me to a good, cool point too, is we want to start hearing from you guys more out there watching the show. We want to get more feedback from you guys. What are some things that you guys want to see? You know what I mean? What are like topics that you guys want to talk about?
Who do you want to see on the show?
Who do you,
right?
we want to know? You know what I mean? Because we sit here every week and we bat our brains trying to think of, cool new things to talk about and cool new guests to bring on and stuff like that. But if there's people that you guys have in mind or topics that you guys want to talk about, let us know. We would love to hear them, and we would love to hit those topics and have those guests on the show and bring you guys a show that you ultimately want to see. You know what I mean? And not us, come together and be like, hey, well, this is what we're going to talk about. Hopefully they like it. You know what I mean? With that, we know you're going to, because we know what you guys want to see, and we're able to give back to that. And it's more of a way for us to interact with you guys and kind of fill out what you guys are interested in as well.
Well, that's the draw of the live streaming platform, right?
Yeah.
And this goes for all of the programs that we all are involved in. It's the fact that we get to all interact with the people who are viewing the show, and the people who are in the chat become part of the show as a result of all of that.
Yeah, they're what drives it.
This little hobby that we all share a part of creates a small niche within a community, and collectively we expand that niche bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and the circle grows larger and larger and larger, and our communities become tribes, and these tribes become full on statehoods of thinking and of community. And that's what we all strive for, is community growth, to
100%.
all become one, and to build each other up, and to pick each other up when we fall.
You bring up a good point. That mode of thinking, it's like you decide what it sounds kind of tyrannical, but you decide what's a good product and what isn't a good product. But generally speaking, when you have a consensus, it's almost like democracy. Now we're getting into the meta. But I'm saying, like, you're talking about, we have a group that all believe the same things, we agree with the same things, and we like the same things. When a product's good, we can stand by it. When that same company that makes that product does something that's a boo-boo, they need to know about that shit, we can all stand and boycott that. I mean, that's strong. That's strength. I mean, that's what we've shown the government, in our strength to fight against this tyranny. So it's really cool that in the subset of that is the Ohmies, right? We're a part of that bigger picture. Oops.
And it just continues to grow, guys. I mean, you got season 3 ahead of you now, and that's the next opportunity, right? It's your next opportunity to build the next level on this platform,
and that's our plan.
Expand it. I'm excited for people who view the program, because not only am I a person who participates on the panel, but I also watch pretty goddamn regularly. And it's been really exciting to watch you guys come up with new fun ideas to grow this product and this platform that is Vaping with the Ohmies. And it's really awesome to interact with all of these people that are in the chat, because I look at these names and I know, we all converse with these people on a almost daily basis.
If it's
We've
not
all
in the
become
chat,
friends.
yeah, if it's not in chat, it's on Instagram or on
Right.
Discord or Facebook or and that's one of the cool things about this is not only do we have our viewership here on the Ohmies, but I see all these same names in all of our other chats of all the other shows that we do, and it's just seeing you guys following us to all these other endeavors that we're a part of it means so much to all of us. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like season 3 is going to be different for the Ohmies. We're going to try to revamp the show. We want to bring you guys a bigger and better show and not just bring you the same old thing that we've been doing. We've been trying to come up with some new ideas, some fun ideas and topics, and
Freaking laser beams.
we're trying to come up with some new things to do. And if you guys have any ideas out there, that's why I'm pushing this so hard, just because we would love to be able to involve some of the ideas that you guys come up with out there and chat into the show. That way you guys are just as much a part of it as we are, because at the end of the day, this show's for you guys and us together. It's not just for us to come and do this show and then that's it. No, it's for us to come do this show, communicate with you guys, have fun together as a community, and talk about things that we're all interested in, or even some things that we may not all be interested in, but we can have those discussions that we've been known to have. Because there's been multiple times where we talk about a certain thing and not all of us may agree on it, but we're able to have those conversations and a discussion and not like an argument or a debate about something. Everybody kind of gets their points out. Everybody hears everybody else out, and you get to hear people from their different points of view. And it kind of helps you get to understand people, you know what I mean, at a personal level, and understand like where they may be coming from or where you may be coming from, and having that here and that acceptance here to be able to have those conversations is just so freeing. And that's why I love coming here and doing these shows with all these dudes here on the panel and all you guys out there in chat, because I can't count how many times you guys in chat add to the conversation, you know what I mean, and bring up good points, and bring up things that we may not have even thought about, but luckily we're able to sit here live with you guys in chat and read what you guys are chatting about as we're talking about it, and you guys are able to get involved.
Hey, Corey, does it say lion fig on your shirt?
No.
Lion fight. Okay.
Lion fig.
I was like, that sounds savage. I want one.
But with that, guys, I feel like that was a good little reminiscence, a little look back over the year, talking about things that are going to come up in the new season. I know you're probably going to be seeing Sean and Chris on the Ohmies in the new season, I'm sure, when we need to fill in or so, or even when we might just do another Green Room Ohmies mashup and have a little bit more fun in season 3. So definitely stay tuned for all that. But
we'll bring the green if you bring the room.
Oh, dude, we got the room. You bring the
I got the green,
and we good. Dude. So
I got the green. I got that Cadillac green.
Yeah.
See, I got the green. All the green things.
Boom, green.
How we do.
All of the green.
All the green things.
But with that, guys, it is time to add some more songs onto the Ohmies playlist. And one quick announcement when it comes down to this. This is going to be the last entries into this Ohmies playlist, because in season 3, we're going to start a completely new playlist, like volume 2, Vaping with the Ohmies, and we're going to be able to throw more songs on there with more guests and all that good stuff, more songs from you guys out there in chat. So with this here, I think we're going to throw it around the room, throw a couple songs up, and of course you guys out there in chat also get an opportunity to have your song thrown up as well. And you know what? I think we should pick 2 from chat this week. What do you guys think?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
1 or 2 and them 2. You want to do?
Let's all do 1, and we'll pick 2 from chat this week.
Okay, good. Because I only got 1 song ready.
All right. So with that, if you got yours ready, Dan, why don't you start it off, bro?
I don't know. I always give a backstory. Nicole was singing lyrics earlier, and I was like, "Hey, I know that song from back in the day." Brought up some feelings. We're going with "Beating Heart Baby" by Head Automatica. And I will pass it to Corey.
Hold on a second.
Corey.
To the playlist.
Hey, yo, Corey. Hey, Lion Fig.
Really good season.
See, what do
Lion
I
figs
got
are ripe
for you guys?
Are your Lion Figs ripe?
I'm gonna pick
Overdrip.
the
That's
song.
an e-liquid name right there. Lion
I'm gonna
Fig.
pick the song "Deicide" by I Am Abomination.
Wow,
There
that
you
sounds tough.
I'm going to need that one later. Mean
It's
Mill
not what you
smells so
expect.
good.
That's gonna be the fun part about it.
Is there a harp in the band?
Yeah,
Well, deicide is the act of killing a deity, so
yeah.
I am an
he's a god
abomination.
killer.
Yeah. Savage.
Tough guys.
Seriously. Got any time for killing gods today? We always got time for killing gods.
Always.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Gods always kill other gods. Always. Oh yeah,
This is my
brother.
Batman
Go
voice.
with Overdrip. What do you got? What do you want to add?
All right. Well, as much as I want to say something, I'm not.
Don't you fucking do it.
Pat Benatar.
Oh no, that would be cool. Actually, I want to put this on there because I want people to hear it. This song for me, like Dan gave a backstory. I think this is the first time I've ever been on and when you guys were doing this. So the backstory for me is this song is it's like a song from probably when I was like, I don't know, late teens. And me and my best friend used to always just like ride in he had an S10 with like a fully done stereo. And like we didn't listen to bass tracks, we listened to punk rock. And so we would just sing this song super loud, super hard. And there's like a meaning to it. Like when I listen to this song, like the lyrics, I think they're really good lyrics. Anyways, the song is by 30 Foot Fall. So it's like 30 Foot Fall. And the song's called Subhumanitarian Home Wrecked Blues.
Damn.
Damn, that's a long title. You might have to drop that in the chat for Corey.
Nope, I got it. Shut up.
Oh,
You got
shit.
it already? Good for you,
Nice.
Corey. I like
Get
it.
on top of it. Go ahead and throw it to somebody else, Chris.
All right, I'm going to throw it to Dan. I want Dan to do the
already
right
did
thing
mine.
right now.
I already
Oh,
went. I
already
went
went.
first.
Sorry. I just really wanted Dan to say
Dan
one
went
song,
first,
and
man.
that would have been great. All right, I'm gonna throw it off to Clown.
Alrighty. Keeping in the whole deicide thing. I've been talking to Logan Exhales and we were talking music the other night, so he got me on to this band. It's the song is Fire, God, and Fear from Rotting Christ.
Damn.
Sounds brutal. Sounds brutal.
Awesome Viking metal.
Yeah, fuck. I love Viking
Man,
metal.
I was
It's like
going
ballad
for,
style metal. I love it.
Who are you gonna throw it to, Clown?
Let's hear from Swags.
All right. And on that note, I am going to go with something a little bit less savage and a little bit more soothing to the earlobes.
That's why.
I'm going to go with 10,000 Emerald Pools by Borns. And you know that. Borns. There you go. You got it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pass it off to Sean Typhon.
Well, in honor of our guest on the Shed Time podcast,
Yeah.
I am gonna go with DJ Slim. I wanna be high.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Good song. If you guys have not listened to this song, go to the playlist after this and listen to it. And then go check out all his other stuff.
In about 7 minutes, I feel the same way.
And then go check out the podcast from this past weekend with DJ Slim. It was a fucking great episode. Go check it out, guys. So who are you gonna throw it off to, Sean?
I think you're the only one left, aren't you?
Yeah.
Moon Sauce win already? So yeah,
Yep.
I guess
Yep.
it is me. So with me, I was gonna throw this one on, but now I'm kind of thinking about it. I might change my. You know what? I'm gonna throw this one on there just because it's old school and it brings me back to good times. I'm gonna go Basket Case, Green Day off of Dookie.
Nice.
Because
Yeah.
I
The
played
only Green Day album that
I
should
played
exist.
the fuck out of Dookie, and that was one of my favorite songs off that album. So Basket Case, for sure.
Good album.
Great album. And with
Great
that,
album.
I think that wraps up all of our adds to the playlist here. So with that, why don't we have our two guests pick the songs from chat this week? So Sean,
Oh,
why don't
hell
you
yeah.
pick one? And Chris, why don't you pick one?
All right, Sean, you can go first.
I am scrolling, looking for some suggestions. Chat, man. I'm not seeing as many as I thought I was seeing. Maybe I gotta look a little closer. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now I'm seeing it. I guess Johnny John John's is not an option. I don't know that song. I don't think it's really
Johnny John Johns?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
Oh, I like
I'm gonna go with Gabe Claus's suggestion, Let It Burn by Goat.
Nice.
Gabe
Because
Gabe has been putting that one in chat for a long time, for sure.
Well, way to go, Gabe. You're gonna melt some ice with that one.
All right,
I love
Overdrip.
Gabe.
What do you
Gabe's
see, bro?
All right. Well, considering the chat let me down, actually the Ruby Ruth suggestion, I'll go with Dead and Bloated from
STP.
Stone
Temple Pilots.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I don't even.
Shout
I
out to
don't.
Ruby Roo.
Yeah, I don't think
That
we
was
have
like
any
my jam
STP
back
on the
in the day.
playlist, so that's
We
a
don't.
first. Very nice. Very nice
Well,
additions.
That plays back into our discussion from the green room.
Yeah,
when
it does.
we had them on this week. I like that. Very appropriate.
I like it. That was fun, guys. So with this, we got 5 minutes left. So we're gonna talk about any updates or anything coming up on various channels, updates, stuff like that. So I'll throw it to Corey as normal to let him start it off. What you got coming up, Corey? Any
Yeah,
what's
there
your
will
stories or
be
anything?
a what's in the news this Wednesday, so keep an eye out for that. Also, I'm trying to get Saturday worked out for a what's your story as well, so also keep an eye out for that. So hopefully you're gonna get a double dose of me this week. So yeah, that's what I got.
Very
A double
nice.
dose like penicillin.
Yeah, take an
There
extra
you
shot
go.
of penicillin, kid.
Yeah. And then Clown, what you got coming up, bro?
Well, like we're rearranging like all the show and stuff like that. So tomorrow, Tuesday at 5 p.m., I'm going to be doing the vlog. The Wolf Bite will be on Thursday at 4 p.m. And that's kind of where the shift went. And then I got videos coming out this week. I'm excited.
Very
I had the
nice.
Axial Pro video today, so go check that out.
I seen that. Go take a peek at that, guys, if you guys haven't seen it yet. And then
Building both decks was fun.
oh yeah, the series deck was a little bit of a pain for me. Anyway, I don't know if you ran into any problems with it yet, but yeah. So that's it for Clown. You got Swags. You got the stew, and you got a high end vape forum coming up this weekend, dude.
I'm pretty sure there is a high-end vape forum. More news on that on Friday.
Yeah.
Back to you, James.
So stay tuned for the vape stew. You know what? I'm gonna throw it to
Yeah.
Sean, bro. Tell him about the podcast. Tell him where they can check it out, dude.
Oh yeah. So guys, if you haven't checked it out by now, go check out the Shed Time podcast. It features your boys from the green room, myself, Frames, Janklin, and Mr. Overdrip, as well as our brother Ashton Palmer's of Palmer's Powders. We talk about all sorts of wild and crazy shit, and you can go check that out wherever podcasts are streamed. That's iTunes, that's Alexa, Google, we're on Spotify, we're
check
on
this out.
SoundCloud.
You can even do this. Alexa, play the Shed Time podcast.
Boosh.
I hope I set somebody's Alexa off. I hope I did. Every time I do that.
I hope so. So definitely be sure to check that out. We put a new one out every Sunday night, so it's ready for a Monday morning commute or Sunday evening shed time sesh, if that's what you're into. So definitely check that out. And of course, you can check us on the green room every Friday over on the Frames Janklin Vapor channel. If you don't know by now, the fuck are you doing with your life? Come check us out.
Shit, I don't even have to do any of my updates. Sean did them for me. So thank you for that, Sean. I will say I am going to try to at least do one video or at least like a live review this week, guys. That might happen on Tuesday or Wednesday sometime. I'll try to offset it to whenever Clown's doing whatever he's got, so you guys are tune into that and then come check me out. Mine's going to be real short, just a little hangout session. And then, of course, like Sean said, we'll be back on Friday. Other than that, guys, thank you guys all for sticking with us for season 2 of Vaping with the Ohmies. It was another amazing year of great guests, great times, great conversations, and just, anytime I get to hang out with my boys and hang out with you guys in chat is an absolute pleasure. So definitely stay tuned for season 3 coming soon. Our anniversary date, May the 4th. Yeah, that's right. Star Wars Day. Yeah, that we do.
Best
we do
anniversary
this shit right over
ever.
here. Absolutely. So with that, guys, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for season 3. Thank you to Sean and Chris for hanging out with us this week. And with all that, Ohmies, we're going to end it as we always do, sending out all the positive vibes. Crisp by fives. And let's just vape on, Ohmies. Wait.
No dad joke.
Wait. Psych. Psych. I almost forgot.
Oh, we got you motherfuckers in chat
I
so much
almost
that I
forgot.
didn't even know we were doing that.
Haha, dad joke on you guys. So with that, it is time for dad joke.
I'm like typing in chat and
Dan's
kind of hearing what you're
Dad
talking about.
joke
Like,
of the week.
am I good now?
You're
Are we
good. Sorry, Dan.
Yes.
That was
All
my
right,
fault,
you're good.
bro.
What does Rockin' Robin do when she's bored? Tweet.
Uh, And we
Last
came
week's
back
was
for
still
that.
way worse.
No, I'm just kidding.
You don't have to like them. I'm still